Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnet Queen Tarot, where we are inspired to rise. How are my wonderful, wonderful Taurus family doing? How are you guys doing? My wonderful, wonderful Taurus. The bull. The bull is up in here. Now, before we dive in, of course, we got to do our ritual of cleaning the air on both sides. So please inhale and exhale twice. Welcome, everyone. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And shake it off. Shake it off. A lot of times we carry an extra baggage of things we don't need to deal with right now, and we just lug it along. Could you imagine carrying baggage? Let's say 2 big suitcases with bricks in them, and you going back and forth, carrying that everywhere you go. You got to put it down. You got to release it. How is your positive energy going to be exhibited and shared if you are in such a mood and tired and cranky, your shoulders hurt, your back hurt? No, release that negativity, release that tension, release those naysayers from your realm and your mind and your thought. All right. Spirits, talk to us on behalf of our wonderful Taurus family. Help them to gain the clarity and understanding that they are seeking. Help them to see above and beyond. Give them peace. Let them relax. Let them manifest on the feelings. Let their dreams turn into reality. Speak to us on behalf of the Taurus family. Yes. Temperance. Ooh, temperance. The 6 of Swords. 6 of Cups. The 4 of Wands. 10 of Swords. The 8 of Swords. You know, with temperance, you are now starting, Taurus. This is good. This is good. You know what you're doing now? Let me tell you. Okay. You are starting to take control of your identity, your desires, and all that's needed in your life. You're seeking out that balance, that harmonious balance in your life where you're seeking peace. You don't want to fight with anybody. You don't want to argue with anybody. And you've decided that certain things are not worth your exhaustion or your time. So you're letting it go. This is a new phase in your life, a phase of peace, because you're working on you. You're working on gaining access to what you want in your life. You're applying your dreams to your real life so that they can manifest into reality. You're getting more aligned with your thoughts. You're writing things down. This is a completely different phase in your life. You are not allowing any distractions to throw you off course. You feel that you spent enough time trying to recuperate and get ahead. Now you just want it to manifest into reality, and you're working accordingly. So that is your main goal here, is to seek that solace, that peace, that understanding, that clarity, the knowledge necessary for you to continue to grow. You're going to classes, you're picking up all information from every aspect, every zone, every region. Then you're moving out of your environment. You feel that, you know what? This new chapter of my life, this new phase, has to be in a different environment. I don't want to be in an environment where I don't feel in control of my life or myself. I want a sense of peace. So when you're leaving the rough waters and you've turned your back and you're not looking back. Everybody's facing forward in this picture. Everybody's facing forward. Look at that. You're not looking back. And you see how rough the water is here and how smooth it is over here? You're leaving the rough terrain behind. You're going after what you want. You're not going to be stuck and feeling like you're sinking and drowning when you know that there's more mild waters further down the road. And that's where you're going. You might be moving to a country, you might be moving to a state, but your family is going with you and you're out of here. You're moving. You're not staying where you are right now. Where you think you're planted, you're not. You're weighing your pros and cons and recognizing the fact that you're not happy where you are. And you believe there's got to be better somewhere else. So that's what you're going to focus on. That's what you're focusing on. You want to climb above circumstances and feel out the waters somewhere else. You believe there's more to life and you're going for it. I see a move coming. A move is definitely on your path. And it's for your betterment. It's for your growth. It's for your sanity. It's for your finances. More cost effective. And you always giving of yourself. You love family. You're helping family. You're there for family. You're there for people in need. You don't want anybody to experience pain. And you know what it's like to struggle. So you're forming this alliance with yourself where you're saying, you know what? I'm going to be the best me possible. I want more out of life. I want more stability. I want to be more in tune with myself and accept the fact, yes, there are some things I can't change. But I know how to apply certain things because I've been picking up those nuggets along the way and learning from them. I've been seeking out and researching the knowledge necessary for me to elevate. I don't want people and their noise to distract me from my goals. I know what I want out of life, and I'm now starting to hear my intuition and listen. I've tried things, I didn't listen, and I failed at them, but I'm not a failure. I just don't always listen to everybody. I try to feel my way through things on my own, right or wrong. I want to know that I achieved it, I accomplished it. Some people may say that's a strong ego about you. You are a bull. Okay, little humor, not funny. Anyway, you are you are a bull. And you are strong-willed, you're opinionated at times, and you want to accomplish things on your own. When you need help, you ask for it, but you don't like people throwing back in your face that if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have this or do that. So that's why as a bull, you tend to do things more so on your own timeline. And you are in building mode. You just want more. You're exhausted. It's like you keep trying and trying and trying and then falling back. Trying and trying and then falling back. People you think of friends are not always friends. Sometimes people are envious of you and you don't even realize it. You try to hide your feelings because you don't want people to know or to laugh and figure they got you. But there's times when you just feel that people overlook all the loyalty that you share, what you do. You don't think people respect you enough, and you do so much for them. But you have to recognize sometimes people rely on you knowing that you're there. They don't feel they have to tell you each and every time. And it's not that they don't, some of them don't appreciate. It's just you might be the hierarchy in the family or the sensible one in the family, the accountable one. So they lean on you because they know they can count on you. So don't take it as disrespect. They may not acknowledge it as they should, but they do appreciate you. They just always expect you to be there. And eventually you're going to have to restrict how there you really are. You got to back up a little bit so that people could fly and spread their wings too. And because of all your giving and your gratitude, you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be celebrating. This is your time, and the hard work has been implemented. So, of course, You may be reluctant at times to do things, but I'm telling you, the outcome is what you make it. And look at that celebration and joy, togetherness, family, everything. It's all wrapped into one. And then sometimes you feel like you're down for the count, and you're not. Because it seems like when after you finish celebrating, there's always something that comes in it. That's a challenge, because what happens after you finish celebrating? You don't stay there. You believe now that some things you wanted, you're able to attain. They are actually attainable. And because your faith is going strong as you climb up, you have to let go of the past. Let go of the dead weight. Like I tell you all, when you come into this realm, you want to release all that negativity. You want to block all those haters. You want to flap your wings. And when you go through things and you think you're down for the count, and then you recognize the fact that you're stronger than you give yourself credit for, you pick yourself back up and you've released yourself of the past, because you're on a new track now, new dreams, new horizons, because you've already accomplished what you were setting yourself up for. Now it's time to level up, level up, level up. That's what it's about. This is why people, let me tell you something. When you take a vitamin daily, you're expecting it to nourish your body, to help you grow stronger, be stronger, and support your system, right? Well, when you go through trials and tribulations, when you experience struggle, the vitamin you take is daily, and that's calling your faithful supplement, you could call it, or vitamin. But it gives you that extra boost of energy that's needed for you to keep going. Nobody gets energy to sit down. You get, it's like a constant movement. You take the vitamin of knowledge, the vitamin of experience, the vitamin of faith to overcome obstacles. So when you take that vitamin on a daily basis, it gives you the opportunity to keep going and growing for your health, for your power, for your career, for your life, for your love, for your family. You keep going and going and going. Now, that's not to say that you won't ever feel weak. You won't ever be exposed to struggle. It just says that this helps you along the way so you could keep going. It helps to build back your energy that you lose along the way so that you could keep going. Your work is not done yet. So you bury the past. You accept the fact that you were down a little bit, but now you're climbing back up. But life has thrown so many storms and obstacles your way, and you're learning through your tenacity that no matter what, you could keep going. You're not in quicksand, even though it may feel like that at times. And then you sometimes you feel like you're in knots, like you're all tied up, confused, trying to figure things out, because you have some big steps to fill right now. You're getting ready to move, whether it's overseas or out of state, to another state. You're still giving of yourself. You have so much to celebrate. You're learning to get in tune with your feelings and understand. You're letting go of a lot from your past because it has worn you down. So things that you have to change and alter in your life, that's where you feel restricted, because you know some things you have to limit yourself with, put some boundaries up so that you're able to breathe and continue growing. So you feel restricted. You feel like you don't know which way to turn. You're just confused, and what's important, what's not important, who belongs in my life, who doesn't belong in my life. Can I do this? Am I strong enough to do this? Am I doing the right thing? Are the haters accurate about what they're saying? It's so much to decide upon, but I'm going to tell you this. It shows growth. It shows moving. It shows celebration. And yet you're still confused. This is where manifestation comes into reality. When you in your quiet place, what are you hoping for? What are you dreaming about? And what do you want to manifest? Once you could recognize those things, you'll know where you're going and how soon you can get there. Keep the faith up, keep believing in yourself, and keep recognizing that there are some storms that you have to go through to get to the next level. It's part of life, but it's a clue. It's a clue that you could make it through. You've been through quite a few storms. Here we go. The Hermit. See? Knight of Cups. Six of Cups. Look at that. Six of Cups, Six of Cups, okay? That shows you on track as being someone that gives. You give from your heart. You don't give to impress. You give to assist. You give to provide an outlet for hope. That's what you do. I love that because it shows you moving forward. It shows the optimism. And when you have that Hermit card and you're showing that sometimes you just need time out to think things through, to revise your plan, apply it accordingly, listen to the message. You are alert now. You are alert now, Taurus. You constantly believe in moving forward and you give of yourself without hesitation. You'll give down to your last to help somebody. You have a beautiful heart. And the thing is that your exterior looks so profound in the sense that you show confidence. You know, like you can go the distance and people respect accordingly and hate accordingly. But that is your persona. That is what you put out there. So even if you have your moments where you're soft or weak or needing comfort, it might show through your eyes, but not through the whole part of you, where people don't always know that. They don't know how their disrespectful stares upset you. They don't know the softer side of you unless you reveal it to them. Right now, you're focusing on bettering yourself. You're focusing on spending time alone so you could figure out what it is you want. Meanwhile, you still give so much of yourself. That's a beautiful card for somebody that cares about other people. You're empathetic. You give, you share part of you. You're somebody that would give into charity, finding time to spend with the homeless population or children. You make time to do things that you consider to be important. You have a great heart, a great loving heart. Stay focused on what it is you're working toward and don't mind the obstacles. You've been through storms before. You know that you got to get your weather gear on and get ready to make things right and go through the storm. It's only going to elevate you to the next level. Stand strong and believe in yourself. Be loyal and have confidence. And don't let people that don't have the skills that you have make you feel skillless. Is that even a word? Less skillful. But you know when people see you rising and growing, they try to throw a wrench in there to throw you off and make you doubt yourself. Like people that make up things about people's partners or spouses and they try to pretend, oops, I thought you knew. Or different things like that just because they want to throw you off. They figure if you got all that stuff on your mind, you won't focus on elevating, escalating. You're going to focus on what's going on in your backyard right now. That's part of their charm. Trying to screw you over, make you believe something that's not true, make you believe that you're less than, so that they can get a little further along on the track, so that they could come closer to the finish line than you. Don't be distracted. Don't be thrown off the track. Stay positive. Stay loyal to yourself and believing in who you are. Be confident. And if you don't know something, find a way to learn it. But continue to grow so you could be propelled upward and forward. Garnetqueentarot here saying, thank you so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And do know we are inspired to rise. We just have to change the way we think, change the way we move, and work towards growth and elevating to the next level without distraction. Deafen your ears to the distraction and the haters on the outside. Keep growing on the inside so you can continue to reflect it on the outside. Take care. Talk soon. Again, thank you so much for visiting the channel. You matter. Talk soon. Garnet Queen Tarot, where we're inspired to rise.